All right, I have an opportunity right now, a small window to squeeze in Senator Joe Griffo, and I'd like to do that if we could. Senator, good morning. Joe, thanks for taking the time this morning.
My pleasure, Bill, and everything's fine on my end, so thanks for giving me some time.
I had so tell me what I mean. We all thought, everybody thought this was a done deal yesterday.
Well, absolutely. We began passing bills, actually. I can't even remember the days all kind of come into each other now because we were there 11 days straight trying to finalize the budget. An extender was passed on Monday, so the government continues to run. And Tuesday night, we began passing bills in the budget, and then apparently bills stopped coming. And there were still some unresolved issues, and that's one of the issues we've talked about in the past, putting all this bumping policy into the fiscal document. Obviously, you can always make some kind of connection that there's a fiscal implication, but when you're talking about raise the age and Uber and things of that nature and other contentious issues, it just makes it much more complicating.
I'm telling. It was yesterday. I had talked to my son. I said, "Well, good news. Uber's going to be coming. Who knows? Might be an opportunity for you. Should be here in a couple of weeks." Well, that ain't the case.
No, absolutely. We're very close on it. We're actually, I'd say, if I had to give an assessment, that probably 95% of the budget is done and agreed to from the Assembly, the Senate, and the governor. Unfortunately, we were so close, and I wish the governor really would have exercised more of his office. He's always made this a brand of his stewardship of the state and his governorship, where he's talked about functionality and bringing everybody together to get this done, because this is symbolic of what makes government work. And unfortunately, this year he's choosing the extender route, and I think that's really not a good policy or method in which to deal with the crisis that potentially could come, as he's indicated, from whatever happens in Washington. But as we've talked about on your show, in the last 40 years, the federal government has only passed 4 budgets. So they've operated by continuing resolution, and that's not a really good policy. I don't know that we're going to know what that impact is going to be, even though he keeps talking about it. One of the other sticking points is his we're calling in the legislature a power grab, where the executive wants to take even more power than they already have in the Constitution within that office, the governor, to make mid-year decisions on the budget. And the legislature has said, we're willing to come back, but we need to be a part of that because that's the constitutional responsibility that we have.
Andrew.
So, Senator, I guess this also means that we won't be seeing the governor here in Utica for quite some time because of the extension. Is that something that you can assume?
Well, there are a number of projects that are ongoing. I'm not sure if you want to make announcements relative to some new funding that could have been in the budget. You're right. So he may wait. But the other issues that were discussed before through the Office of Economic Development relative to Quad C, that will continue to move forward. So, and I'm sure the Department of Economic Development, along with Long Valley Edge, continue to look at potential prospects for the Marcy Nano site. So those things are ongoing. This is just you're talking about over $150 billion document, and there are a lot of things, education aid, higher education aid. We still didn't resolve the free tuition that the governor wanted. We were working on that, and I think, had some good compromises. And I know we can go into all that stuff in detail on a future show. But, Andrew, I think he may not be coming out unless he wants to browbeat the legislature for some reason. But I think there's culpability at a lot of levels here.
Okay, going to be very, very interesting. I got to tell you, just when you think it's all done, it's not even close. So, or maybe it is close, right? It's close. It's just not done. So
it's close, but it's not done. Right? Yeah. You got that right.
All right, Joe. Thanks for taking the time. I appreciate it. Okay.
All right. Take care, Bill.
Senator Joe Griffo.